Okay, this video is going to cover how you can write your programs on a Chromebook. So in class and in the video here, this install Java and Eclipse, that's for to get that set up so that you can write your computer programs in the editor Eclipse. All right, but remember an editor is just something where you type in your commands and you can use lots of different things, right? So Eclipse is the one I like using, and that would be my preference. But this video is for people that don't necessarily have access to a computer that can run Java and Eclipse. Okay, so you need a computer other than your Chromebook because Chromebooks aren't able to run Eclipse. Okay, so in the event that you need another way to make programs besides Eclipse, there's an online editor right here. I think I posted it in our general resources too, probably. Hopefully, if you go to general class files, here's the link to the online editor also. So it'll take you to the same spot. It's called like repl.it or something like that. So I'm going to click the link in here and it'll load up a page that you can use to write your programs. Right, so there's a lot going on here actually, but that's any development thing's going to have that. So I think you can like hide some of these and make this bigger and smaller and stuff, which is kind of nice. So at any rate, here's your files that you're working on. We're working on one called main.java. So when you load it, it has a pre-made program actually that actually runs and does what our first goal is just get a program to print something to screen. Okay, so you can actually just run it and you'll see the output in this window over here. Okay, and again, you can kind of make these bigger and smaller, right? But you're probably going to want this window pretty big because that's where you're going to actually write the code. And it does take a little bit to run. I'm just kind of running now while I'm talking, and it finally goes and then prints out hello world, right? Which is what this command, computer command, says right there. And in tomorrow's lesson, we'll talk a lot about what all this stuff means and what these commands mean. Right, I'm going to line up these curly braces because it drives me nuts otherwise. So, anyways, you can use this online one. I would sign up. I'm hoping, I don't know, let me click here. Yeah, you can probably use your Google School account, so I would just sign up in there, and that'll allow you to save stuff and come back and access it later. All right, and then when you turn stuff in, we'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure. I'm sure if nothing else, you can copy and paste the code and put a .java file in your school turn-in folder. Right? That'd be one way to do it, but there might be another way. I'm not super familiar with this, so we might have to figure out how to share it somehow. But anyways, you can add a new program, looks like here. Again, you just type your stuff right in here. So and it does have some color stuff, which is kind of nice. Trying to click inside here, so you could add another command. All right, something like that, and then see what happens and run it. So when you work in your first program tomorrow, I would, obviously you can use this as a reference, but I would make another one and then practice typing out these commands, and then you can look back here if you're having trouble getting it to work. All right, I think that's it. And again, you'll play around with this, and we'll figure it out. But I definitely make an account, start saving your files, and then we'll have to figure out how to turn them in. But if nothing else, you can copy and paste the code into a file on Google Drive and turn it in that way. All right, that felt like a long rambling explanation, but that's because my brain is fried. But hope that helps. Let me know if you need anything else.